Malik Bey, aka Clarence Leggett, or not. He says he has a brief or something that he's sending in. So I'm gonna let you speak to him, and you can see it. You can decipher what's going on.
10:13.
All right.
Mr. Bey, I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Attorney Potts. All right. Join that room, sir, please.
Good afternoon, Your Honor.
Good afternoon. All right, let's get going. Let's see. We need offers for these files.
Yes, ma'am.
Good afternoon. Court is now in session with the Honorable Judge Sean B. Perkins. While court is in session, please keep your backgrounds quiet and clear. Sit in the back, wait for your names to be called. Also, if you're in a vehicle, there's no driving while court is in session. Also, there will not talking, eating, drinking, gum chewing, walking around of any kind. Please remain properly dressed at all times. Thank you. Good afternoon, Your Honor.
Good afternoon. All right. All right, we're going to be in a little bit of a holding pattern. Because we're going to wait on the city attorney. I don't have an offer in any of these files here. Ah. All right, Mr. Oliver, I have 2 tickets for you, but you have 4 tickets in the system, or at least 5. Let me bring that back up. It's 5 tickets, so it seems like you got 2 infractions or had. This goes back, oh, that's not you. That's not you. So you only have 2 matters. Do you have a driver's license, sir? I can't imagine that you do.
Are you talking to me, Your Honor, Mr. Oliver?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. When I had paid my tickets off to get my license and stuff, but since of COVID, I couldn't get to the Secretary of State to get my hard copy. So every time I was getting pulled over, they would just write me a ticket, like for no license.
You have, but you have all these $45 reinstatement fees that you haven't paid.
Yeah, I just got aware of it, 2 weeks ago, because I got another ticket. Like I wasn't aware about the Zoom.
How do you have a license, even have a paper license or anything, and you haven't paid these reinstatement fees going back to 2017? Do you have a license? The question was one simple question. Do you have a license or not?
Right now, I do not have a license.
All right. All right, we don't have offers in the file, Mr. Potts. So,
I was still dealing with Mr. Leggett. I'm not privy to this motion that he mentioned. I don't know if the prosecutor got it.
I'm on with that. That's one of, he's a sovereign or.
I get that. I get that.
I don't know. I haven't gotten anything. He says that he sent a motion in. I haven't received any copy of any motion. He says that Mr. Leggett doesn't exist. I mean, I guess his birth name was probably Mr. Leggett, but he has since, I don't know if he's done something to legally change it or not.
That's the information I've gathered as well, Your Honor. So I'm not sure how Your Honor wants to proceed.
I don't either.
Guess we can figure them out at the end of the docket.
All right. Who's in there on the Note 20 Ultra? Just came in.
Devin Lackey, Your Honor.
What's your name, sir?
Devin Lackey, Your Honor.
Lackey?
Yes, Lackey.
That's the document, Your Honor.
Oh, that's the one you walked in?
Yeah, I just called in.
All right.
I don't have his file. You didn't send it up yet.
All right. Let's see here. Mr. Oliver, let's call the case.
Okay.
Well, listen, look here. Mr. Oliver has SP 11789. Close this 18 case out. It appears that he's paid that. See. Let's call the case. This is the city of Detroit versus Brian James Oliver. Case number SP 1177891, counts 1 and 2. You can put your appearance on the record, Mr. Fox.
For the record, Your Honor, good afternoon. Coleman Potts, P78607. On behalf of Mr. Oliver, who appears by Zoom. Mr. Oliver, please state your name for the record, sir.
Brian James Oliver Jr.
Your Honor, Raymond will win from reading statement.
Can you repeat yourself, sir?
Just going to go off and say that the plea to the improper plates and then dismiss the other matter, $240 fine, and no abstraction on your Secretary of State record, so it'll be the Secretary of State won't know about it, but it will be a misdemeanor. Or you can go to, just set a trial date. If you want to set a trial date, you can give the trial date.
For the improper plates?
Yeah, we'll give you a trial date for the improper plates and the license. I was going to give you the offer to let you plead to the improper plates, and then we'll dismiss the improper license. Then that'll be the fine, $240. Or you can set a trial date, and then we'll deal with them both on that day.
Okay, I'll do the improper plate. Would that be able for me to get my license back?
Yeah, you want to speak with the lawyer? Yeah, I mean, if you don't have any, I don't know what you have out there in any other jurisdiction, but you'll have clearances, but you're not going to get your license back until you pay all of these $45 reinstatement fees.
And, do you know how much of those are?
I see 2, 3, 4. I see 4. I see 5 reinstatement fees at $45 a piece. So you're looking at that'll be $215, I think, on top of the $240. But all I'm concerned about is the $240.
Yeah, I'm a plead to the improper plate.
Pardon me?
I said I would like to plead for the improper plate.
All right, can you raise your right hand, please? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
All right, you put your hand down, sir. Let me ask you, do you understand that the maximum possible penalty for these misdemeanors are 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes, sir.
You understand you have a right to a trial?
Yes, sir.
You understand by taking this off, you're going to give that trial right up?
Yes, sir.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what I just stated in the record?
No, sir. No, sir.
Okay, let me draw your attention back to March 24th, 2021 at around 3:25 p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Parkway and Plymouth Road, sir. Did you have an occasion on that day to be pulled over by a Detroit police officer?
Yes, sir.
You need offers on all these. And on that day, sir, that Detroit, were you operating a 2005 Chrysler?
Yes, sir.
And was there something wrong with the plates on that car, sir?
Yes. No, because it was getting transferred because I had bought the car literally less than 24 hours. So, like, my plate it just didn't transfer through the system yet because I had just bought it. But
all right,
yeah.
we're gonna give you a trial. We're gonna give you a trial date. This shouldn't affect you going to get a license, though.
No, I don't. I want. I just.
Listen. That ship has sailed now. That ship is gone. I can't let you plead to something that you're not responsible for. And if you saying that plate they shouldn't have given you that ticket because they didn't allow for the transfer of the plate, then you can't be responsible for it. But what I'm trying to explain to you, sir, is that this should not hold up your driver's license. If you pay those reinstatement fees,
Okay.
you should be able to go get a license. I'm going to give you a trial date, and we'll sort this out on January 11th, 2022.
Yeah.
January 2022 at 9 a.m. If you come in here with a license, then you'll probably get a lot of favor from the city attorney on these matters, all right?
Okay.
So pay $45 reinstatement fees. I don't know what you have out there in other jurisdictions, but if this is all you have, then you should be able to go get a driver's license, and these tickets won't affect you because they're still pending.
Right. Okay. So
you have more than 225. You have 7. That's 315 worth of reinstatement fees. But you go online and pull it up. You might not want to pay your dad's stuff, but you can pull yours up. All right?
Yes, sir.
All right, have a great day, sir. I'll see you back January 11th, 2022 at 9 a.m.
Okay, and one more question. Do I pay the reinstatement fees down at the courthouse or?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Or you can go online and pay them at 36districtcourt.org, or you can pay them at any DIV kiosk in the city of Detroit.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Have a great day. I'll see you back January 11th, 2022, 9 a.m.
Okay, sir.
This one guy says he sent a motion over. He's not Clarence Leggett. Clarence Leggett doesn't exist. He's Mr. Malik Bey. He's not online here. I mean, he's in the breakout room. But so I don't know if your office has received some kind of motion or not.
Change the name.
Well, it's the sovereign thing, so.
I was giving no play.
Ooh,
Clarence Lane, no play.
he doesn't want to take that. I don't know, you might want to take it. Go back in there and say, Mr. Leggett, give him no plate. Improper plate or no plate?
They wrong for no play.
Yeah.
That's civil, right?
Yeah, so a no expired plate, $145, see if he wants to be Mr. Leggett, for just for a minute, so he can take that and clear this up.
Dismiss the other three.
Huh?
Dismiss the other three matters.
And he said he'll dismiss the other three matters, so if he wants to be Mr. Leggett for a minute, we'll give him that time if he wants to clear it up, but I'm thinking he's not gonna do it.
I'll put that by. I'll see what we get.
Over.
Yeah, over.
My
Okay, I need Mrs. Gibson is waiting there patiently. She's on vacation somewhere, it seems like, and she wants to get this over with.
No, I'm wondering how I get a ticket and I wasn't driving.
Dang,
Her son.
I don't know. I don't know how you did it.
I think it's allowing.
So let's call the case.
Okay.
All right. This is it Shalanda?
Yeah, Shalonda Gibson.
Okay, this is the city of Detroit versus Shalanda Gibson, case number SP 1178772, counts 1, 2, and 3. So it is alleged that you allowed someone
Her son.
to drive your car
It's on there.
that didn't have a license, and a son, Terry Gibson.
Yes, that's my son.
Does he have a license?
I don't think he got one now, but he did.
When you let him know?
I had just broke my right ankle on both sides. I was at home. I wasn't even in the car.
I understand that, but you can't let someone drive a car. Now, listen, on this type of charge, it's one that's relatively hard for the city attorney to prove.
Never, I was doing 2 months delayed, that way you got the record, not to get misdemeanor for the no registration. So that's the easiest one.
Do you have registration and insurance on this vehicle, ma'am?
When that happened, no, the tags hadn't been changed over. And I don't even have a car no more, but the tags hadn't been changed over. And
There goes your problem. Therein lies your problem. Because here's the deal. The city attorney says if you plead to the allowing $240 fine, it is a misdemeanor, but I'll take it under a 3-month delay. I'll dismiss it immediately upon payment of the $240.
okay.
However, you mentioned that your son had a license at that time. That's why I say this is a hard thing for the people to prove. But you can take the unregistered, untitled. That's a misdemeanor that's gonna stay on your record and $240. Or I can set you a trial date, January 11th, and we can sort it all out then as well.
I just paid it. You said how long I got to pay it?
And Mr. Potts, speak with Miss Gibson in a breakout room, please.
What was the offer on hers?
The offer is right. The offer right now is to plead to allowing an unlicensed driver to drive, dismiss the other 2 counts. I'll take that up.
It.
Wait a minute, ma'am.
Okay.
I'll plead to a 3-month delay, and I'll dismiss it immediately upon payment of the $240. She needs to be able to make a factual basis, so talk to her, please.
Okay.
Join that room, Ms. Gibbs.
Okay.
All right, Mr. Greason,
Yes, sir.
do you have insurance and a driver's license? How do they write them for no proof of insurance and a no insurance misdemeanor?
That was one of my main questions, sir, because the vehicle that's written down was not my vehicle. That was the vehicle that was next to me. I was in my vehicle, a 2000 Yukon GMC. And I got proof, I got my registration, I even got videos of that night or that whole thing went down. That's why I don't understand how they give me a ticket for a vehicle that's not even mine. Like that vehicle's not even registered to me.
We got a 2007 GMC, and then that's a no proof of insurance. And the other one is a 2000 GMC, no insurance misdemeanor.
I own the 2000. Yes, I have. Yes, I have a license. I had a license at that point in time. I have a license now. Yes, sir.
And you have proof of insurance. Do you want us to trial for this?
He's saying it's a different vehicle.
If I can, yeah, because at that point in time, I had a policy.
Hold on a second. If he's showing proof of insurance,
What different vehicle?
well, listen. We got two tickets on the same day, 3/24/2021 and 3/24/2021. There's obviously he wasn't driving two of the same vehicles on the same day. He had need to be driving one or the other. So that seems kind of obvious that somebody made a mistake.
Right.
Not unless it's Plymouth Road and Westwood.
I was parked over there it was the liquor store right there. One of my buddies got pulled over.
Mr. Greason, please stop talking, all right?
Yes, sir.
It's obvious.
I didn't even look at it.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't have necessarily paid attention to that either, but
Since he brought it to our attention.
it's got two different plate numbers. Not unless let's say he jumped in one and jumped out the other and jumped in the other, is that what they're gonna say, but you have proof of that insurance, sir?
Not on me, but yes, but I have my registration that shows what vehicle, but I don't have the insurance right in front of me, no, because at that point in time, I had a policy, but I didn't pay it because I didn't have a job because the pandemic, everything shut everything down.
No, I didn't shut the insurance company down, man.
No, but it shut my job down. I wasn't really bringing in no money. That's what I meant by that, sir.
That's why I don't want you to talk too much. You have insurance now, sir?
No, sir. The vehicle's not even running right now.
Set the trial there. All right, we're gonna give you a gift in September, sir.
Hold on, let's verify he got a driver's license.
You got, see, run his license.
Okay.
Yes, I have a driver's license.
We're gonna see. I don't mean to cut people off. I ask very basic, simple yes or no questions for a reason. I don't want to hear explanations or anything because I don't want you to incriminate yourself. I want you to just, the basic, simple questions. If you have a license, either it's yes or no. And if you have a license, then I could probably do something. But if not, if you want to speak to all the facts and circumstances behind it, I'm going to put you in a breakout room with the lawyer and you talk to the lawyer about it.
I understand.
And that's how you should always proceed. Just forget about trying to explain stuff. That's why you have a lawyer here sitting here so that you can, so that he can decipher what to say and what not to say. His license is valid. All right, you're gonna get a gift in September. So I'm gonna dismiss the matters. I do recognize that it's exactly what you said about the tickets, and I don't understand how it came about. And quite frankly, I don't want to know or care now, because I'm going to dismiss the tickets. But sir, please make sure you keep that insurance on your vehicle. I know it's difficult. I know it's expensive, and but that's what kind of brings people to this point. So I'm going to dismiss all three of the matters, and you don't have any reinstatement fees, it doesn't appear. Let's see, no insurance is $195.
Your Honor, did you call this case?
No, did I not? Did I? Okay, let's call the case. Thank you. This is the City of Detroit versus Rico Williams Greason. Case numbers SP 1170094, counts 1 and counts 2, and SP 1179491. It is going to be a $45 reinstatement fee on this one ticket, though. I'm going to waive any warranty. I'm gonna waive any warrant fees, but it appears that you're gonna have a reinstatement fee on one of the tickets. All right, and that's the no insurance, proof of insurance, and you already said you didn't have insurance at the time anyway, so that'll be $45. All right, we'll dismiss all the matters, but you'll still have that $45 reinstatement, and I'll waive a warrant fee. All right.
Okay.
All right, very well. Have a great day, sir.
You too.
All right, Mrs. Gibson, Mr. Potts, I gave you and Mr. Gibson opportunity to speak in a breakout room. What would your client like to do? I can't hear you, sir. I still can't hear you.
Are we back on with Ms. Gibson?
If she can make a proper plates and dismiss the other two matters, she can make a factual basis as to that.
I was trying to save her from having a misdemeanor on her record, but it's not the worst and most egregious misdemeanor anyway. All right, let's do this. Ms. Gibson, is that what you want to do?
Yes.
All right. Now I can still give your client the trial date.
Yes, who's the officer?
Let's see who the officer is. A. Baker. She might do better, but she's not going to do any worse.
Yes, if she could set up for a bench trial.
Is that okay, Ms. Gibson?
Yes, it is.
Only thing I
You
would
come back January 11th.
Okay.
2020, 2022, January 11th, 2022 at 9 a.m.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Does your son have a license now?
You know, I'm not sure. I have to ask him. He's not here with me. He doesn't.
What about insurance? Do you have insurance now?
I don't have the car anymore.
Do you have a car?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I don't have a car right now.
All right, very well. Come back on January 11th. We'll get it sorted out then, all right?
Okay, thank you.
All right, you may do better. You're not going to do any worse. It may come out the same.
Okay.
All right, have a great day, ma'am.
You too. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Let's get Mr. Lackey. You have insurance, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. For this 2000, I know you have insurance on this 2020 Dodge.
Yes, I did.
Can you send me that insurance, sir? Or a picture of that or whatever, however you can get that to me.
Like, or you have it in your hand?
I sent my information in the chat there.
Okay.
Just send me something that I can verify that you have current insurance now, and we'll get you out of here.
No problem.
Was Mr. Lanky on the docket?
No, he's not on the docket. He's a walk-in.
Okay.
He just has one count of no insurance misdemeanor. All right. Now, what are we going to do with Mr. Leggett, AKA Mr. Bay?
There's a motion that he wants to argue in front of Your Honor. I don't have a copy of that motion. I don't believe the court is in receipt of that motion. I'm not sure if the prosecutor is in receipt of that motion.
Well, I mentioned it to the prosecutor, and he doesn't have any recollection of any motion being presented. And I'm interested to see what that motion has to say. But at the end of the day, this is a situation where it can be cleared up with a $145 fine. And no points on your license, no abstraction to the Secretary of State, but that's the deal. I gotta run that by you, Mr. Bay.
Can you hear me?
Okay. Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, I had told the gentleman that I was motioning the court to adjourn to a later date so that you can get that brief. The brief was sent to Attorney Langley and also to the Attorney General. Now,
Attorney Langley, I don't know who Attorney Langley is.
Langston, I'm sorry, Judge Langston.
Okay, Judge Langston is now no longer here. She's retired.
Okay.
And the Attorney General would not be the proper person to serve on that matter. Well, as far as the no insurance, yeah, the Attorney General would not be the proper person to serve. So you're going to have to serve the right people. I don't know if you want to hire a lawyer or not to do that, but you have to serve the right people, and then so that the proper people can get the motion, so that we can even have any kind of discussion or hearing on it, or wherever the case may be. But if you sent it to Judge Langston, we should have a copy of it somewhere. How did you send that?
It was certified mail.
We should have a copy of that somewhere.
And like I said, that's why I motioned the court to adjourn it until a later date so I can send a copy to you. Because I wasn't notified that she had retired. They never sent any change, any venues or anything.
Well, the notice you got today, how did you get that notice?
Well, I end up calling down the 36th district, and they said that it was changed from her to you. And that's how I found out.
Let's call the case.
So that I could get the Zoom numbers when I called down there.
All right. That's the E. It's going to be hard to proceed on this, I already see, because you're already saying you're not Clarence Leggett. So I need Clarence Leggett in front of me. That's the, basically that's fundamental right there. I can't proceed if you're not saying that you're Clarence Leggett.
No, I am Malik Naeem Bey, and all this is sent in the brief, and I'm asking the court to motion to set adjourn aside so you can get the brief, because all the information is in the brief.
Well, I hope a name change is in the brief as well.
It is.
A legal name change is in the brief.
It's in there too.
All right, well, we could probably do something if it's a legal name change.
Who got the brief?
He says that he sent it to the court. I imagine you sent it to Judge Langston and down addressed to the 36th District Court, right?
That's right. That's correct. And I also have the receipts that it was sent certified.
Okay. Now, this is a certificate. Let's go back on. Let's go, Mr. Lackey. This is a certificate for a 2020 Ford Fusion.
That's what I needed to explain. That car is not. That car got stolen after I received that ticket. So I'm getting my wife is sending me the picture of what I was going to originally show the police officer when they asked me about it, which has both cars on there. But right now, I was sending you the one to show that I still currently have an active insurance. I'm looking for the other picture now, but I did have it at that time. That car was stolen on.
And this has active insurance in the name of Tanisha Williams.
She was under the car too.
I understand, but I don't see Devin Lackey on there.
Okay, that's why I'm looking for the other picture, but the car was insured under both.
All right.
No problem.
All right, so let's call this case here. This is the City of Detroit versus Clarence C. Leggett, case number SP 117947, counts 1, 2, and 3, and SP 11796021. Put your appearance on the record, Mr. Potts, please.
Your Honor, Colin Potts, P7607 on behalf of Mr. Bay.
All right. So, Mr. Leggett.
I did not ask for an attorney. I did not ask for no attorney. I'm putting that on the record.
I'll withdraw then, Your Honor.
All we're doing is trying to get through this proceeding. He's not representing you on this case right now. Can we get through this, sir?
He's honored on my behalf, on Malik Naeem Bey.
You withdraw. Let him withdraw.
And the thing is I asked the court to motion this to set aside so I can get you the information that's in the brief that you say you don't have in front of you. But no one seems to cooperate with me. I wanted to be on a court of records.
We're on a court of record, and off the record, I put you in a breakout room and you spoke with Mr. Potts. Is that correct?
I spoke with him and I told him the same thing, that I wanted to motion the court to set aside, to adjourn it to a later date so that you can get the brief, which is the information you need so it can be put on a court of records. Okay, so now I just called the cases. And since Mr. Potts is the attorney in the room today, and off the record, you spoke to Mr. Potts in a breakout room, then he's going to be a part of what we have going on today. We're not arguing any substantive information as it relates to the case. I was going to give you the opportunity to give me the brief, and just Mr. Potts is on the record because he's here today and you spoke with him today. But I deny him. But understand, I deny him as being my attorney. This is what I'm saying.
All right. So spell your name for me. M-A-L-I-K.
Capital M-A, small A-L-I-K in all lowercase, capital B, lowercase E-Y.
Okay, Malik Bey.
Now.
All right. So, can we find out whether there's anything is there any mail that she has, a mailbox that she has, that stuff that certified letter probably went in.
I can talk to here.
Find out if there's any mail in there. See if we got any brief, for Judge Lang.
Thank you.
Do you have that website from Michigan Defensive Driving? I tried to look it up, but I didn't see it.
Yeah, I'll write it down.
Okay, thanks.
Your Honor, I just need to change tapes for one moment.
Okay, very well.
Thank you for the consideration of looking for it.
I'm gonna try to look for it. I mean, I'm just telling you, I don't have it in front of me, so I can't, if the phone call and we can get it up here, I'm gonna still give you, time to serve the proper people though.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm sorry, this is the court reporter. Mr. Malik, can you please spell your last name for me one more time? If you could.
Capital B, lowercase EY.
Thank you. Ready, if you're ready, Your Honor.
Do you have a date when you sent that, sir?
Let me see if I got. Let's see if I got. It was a week ago, but I don't have all that in front of me. That's why I asked for a motion to adjourn it to a later date so I can have all that in front of me as well as you have it in front of you so we can validate with each other the information.
Yeah. Could you ask him if there's a tracking number that he has right now?
No, he doesn't have any of that. I don't know if you have a tracking number now or not, do you?
Not in front of me. No, I don't.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But I do have it. I have all that.
All right.
Thank you. Okay. He could find the tracking number. He can possibly find the tracking number.
All right. Well, we'll just let him. I don't do this. How much time do you need, sir?
At the most 2 weeks because the mail is slow. It's a possibility you haven't even gotten it yet.
That's quite possible.
Because
Okay.
I've had stuff here about 2 months ago that was sent to a court, and it took 2 months for them to get it. The mail said kept saying it was en route, and I have proof of that too. I'm saying although it has to do with this.
And let me guess. No license, no insurance, and no plate.
Yes.
He's gonna keep on getting them too. All right. We'll have you back October 4th, 2021 at 8:30 a.m.
You said October 4th?
Yep, 2021 at 8:30 a.m. Hopefully that gives you time to get well, you know something? That's not gonna give you time to get the right people served and then them be able to respond to your motion either. If they ever respond, they probably won't even respond.
Well, could you give more time then for the parties to respond?
I will. I'll do that. I'll give you I'll give you January 11th,
Thank you very much.
2022 at 8:30 a.m. Pre-trial. All right?
Yes, sir, and I appreciate you. I appreciate you
All right.
understanding the problem. Because
Yeah, all right, Mr.
it
K.
might not even have gotten to you yet, that information.
Very well. I will see you back here January 11th, 2022 at 8:30 a.m.
Thank you very much. You have a day.
Have a great day. All right, Mr. Lackey.
Yes, Your Honor.
I do see, let's call the case. This is the city of Detroit versus Devin Tremaine DeAndre Lackey. Case number SP 114205991. Mr. Lackey, I am in receipt of your documentation. The only problem, I'm going to dismiss the case because it is, or it was, it was insurance on this vehicle at this time, but I think you need to get your name on this insurance.
The car, well, I would, but the car ended up getting stolen right after they end up toting
No,
it.
but I'm saying you got the Ford Fusion that you're driving, and you need to have some name under your name on an insurance as well.
Oh, I didn't know that I had to do that. I bought that for her, so it's her car. I didn't know I had to put my name on it too.
If you guys are living in the same household, that's your wife?
Future, yes.
Oh, if you're not married, then that's a different story. But
Yeah, we're only engaged. We're not on paper yet.
All right, all right. I'm just giving you some information that so you don't have to keep going through stuff like this. All right, I'm gonna dismiss this matter. You provided valid documentation. I'm going to waive the warrant fee, but you're going to be responsible to pay the reinstatement fee, sir.
Okay, I can pay that at the courthouse or at the kiosk.
You can pay that at the kiosk, the courthouse, or you can pay it at 36districtcourt.org online.
Okay, I'll pay it online. Is it a certain time that I need to wait for that to pop up in the system for me to pay it?
A few minutes.
Okay.
And we'll have that in the system. You can put it in there now. It should be very shortly.
All right, thank you, Your Honor.
Have a great day, sir.
Okay.
You too.
Okay, Ms. Williams Law, we're going to be done for the day. Mr. Potts, I wish you had back for this debate. That's going to be an interesting one.
Actually, Your Honor, me and Ryan had a retainment. I just wanted to wait till the end of the docket to do it. It's on the docket for today. It's for T'Challa Locke. They're just an arraignment. Just wanted to waive his appearance to set the matter for a pre-trial.
Locke, okay. This is the city of Detroit versus T'Challa Locke. Case numbers SP 1177786, counts 1, 2, and 3, and SP 1177761. Let me see if there's any other cases out there.
Can we spell T'Challa, please?
I didn't hear you.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. Can I get the spelling on that first name?
Yeah, it's on the list. It's T-E-C-H-A-L-A.
Thank you.
It's on this, well, close to the top of the second page.
Thank you.
All right. Is that a Mr. or Mrs. Locke? Sorry?
But I'm going to say Mr.
All right, we have another case number SP 446742, counts 1 and counts 2, which are in warrant status. We also have SP 1148137, counts 1 and counts 2. And let's see. And I will allow these to be set aside to default. SP 1148131, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. For the record, Coleman Potts, P7607, on behalf of Mr. Watson.
Mr. Pott, your device, can you hear him? Ms. Williams Law?
Cutting in and out.
Let me get closer. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, Attorney Coleman Potts, P7607, on behalf of Mr. Lott. Your Honor, for the purpose of arraignment, away from reading, stand mute, enter not guilty plea. I said the court waive my client's presence at these matters for a pretrial in hearing.
All right. We'll recall the warrant. And we'll set a pretrial. Do you have a date in mind, sir?
Whatever's available for the court, Your Honor.
Well, the pretrial dates are January 11th, 2022.
Sounds good to me.
We'll be here with Mr. Bay. I think you wanted that, though. All right. We'll see you back on that date, or we'll probably see you before that day, but we'll see you and your client that day.
Judge, you all have a good afternoon.
All right, have a better one. Take it easy. Hear that file for all right, that seems like that'll conclude today.
Okay, and Ms. Nash, I'm sorry, Your Honor.
No, go ahead.
Oh, Ms. Nash, I did get the audio, so I'm gonna be listening to that and getting with you soon.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I did pick up that audio you were inquiring about, so I'm gonna listen to that soon and get with you.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, if there's nothing further, I'll see you guys in the morning.
Okay.
Hey, Your Honor.
Bye.
All right, bye-bye.